Well, I work as a pharmacoeconomist at the Department of Veteran Affairs, and I realized quickly when I was doing my research with some of my colleagues that I lacked some of the robust training that was necessary to do appropriate and good research. I chose to go to Emory because I heard a lot of good things about the program here, and when I got here, I was really impressed with the teaching and the high quality of work that I was able to do after I learned some of the basic statistics that I was learning in my first year. After my first year at Emory, learning basic biostatistics and epidemiology, I was able to apply a lot of those skill sets to some of the large database analysis at the VA. The VA has a lot of data that needs to be evaluated, and we don't have enough people skilled enough to look at it. By having some of the basic statistics, especially in regression analysis, I was able to get my foot in the door and publish a couple of papers in that area. My favorite courses in the EMPH program were the epidemiology and biostatistics program. They provided some of the foundations I needed to be effective at my job, and I really enjoyed professors teaching it, especially my colleagues in the class. The faculty in the applied epidemiology program are amazing. Dr. Sullivan was the first faculty I was introduced to in the epidemiology program because he's actually my thesis advisor. And he's also the director of the program. And just being able to speak to him and talk to him and his very carefree and easygoing nature really put me at ease on my first year at Emory. And his teaching style is excellent. I love his slides. I also like the way he presents material. My thesis idea was generated when I took my first year biostatistics class. And my professor mentioned that there was some analysis you can do with SAS looking at missing data. I took that little seed and I made it grow, and I looked at some of the databases I was working at the Department of Veteran Affairs and realized that we had a lot of missing data. So I started applying some of that skill set towards analyzing the effect of missing data on large database analyses. One of the great things about the Emory EMPH program is the variety of people you meet in your classes. Everyone comes from a lot of different backgrounds, and one of the great things I got to experience was talking to a lot of different people from a lot of different backgrounds and their reasons for being in the program. I felt like I made a lot of good lifelong friends here, and there are a lot of times when we actually meet outside of class to do things, socialize, but also more importantly, just to make sure our relationships continue outside of the classroom.